Good morning. The reading this morning comes from one of my favorite books called Spiritual Literacy, and it's by Frederic and Ann Brussat. Life is an adventure in forgiveness, declares writer and educator Norman Cousins. The spiritual practice is manifested in our relationship to the source of peace, in our perception of self, and in our dealings with others. If you want to see the brave, look at those who can forgive, we read in the Hindu sacred poem, the Bhagavad Gita. If you want to see the heroic, look at those who can love and return for hatred. Jesus, a very brave man, prays while hanging on the cross of death, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Love of enemies is a crucial part of Indian freedom. Love of enemies is a crucial part of Indian freedom fighter Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the African-American civil rights leader, adds, "Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a permanent attitude." When you forgive somebody who has wronged you, you're spared the dismal corrosion of bitterness and wounded pride. Protestant minister Frederic writes, "For both parties, forgiveness means the freedom again to be at peace inside their own skins and to be glad in each other's presence." What sweet release it is to let go of the burden of nettlesome grievance of a long-term grudge. Forgiveness is an invitation to start again, and receiving forgiveness from someone we have wronged is equally uplifting. Then there is the issue of self-inquisition. Dr. Practice Malay, senior writer for the Yoga Journal, offers this thought: never forget that to forgive yourself is to release trapped energy that could be doing good in the world. To make amends with ourselves is no small matter. The practice of forgiveness is our most important contribution to the healing of the world, says Marianne Williamson. This practice covers all of our relationships and is an indispensable step in the renewal of both our public and our private lives. Writer David Augsburger concludes, "Since nothing we intend is ever faultless, and nothing we attempt to do ever without error, and nothing we achieve without some measure of finitude and fallibility we call humanness, we are saved by the act of forgiveness." Namaste.